Check, check.
Test, test, test. Looks good.
Yep.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School system. We're looking forward to serving you for all your automotive needs. Go Bears! Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 5A Regional Final in Noble, Oklahoma. Noble and McGuinness will be doing battle for a second time this weekend here in about 10 minutes probably. So I'm Scott Harper. He's Randy Kersey. Randy, thanks for joining us this afternoon.
You bet. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. So
got the wind back today.
Yeah, the wind is back. The flag is from right to left, probably about what, 15, 20?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
Yeah, the wind's back. It's nice and warm out there today, and Randy and I are up here in the air conditioning. So the McGuinness Irish finished off Lawton MacArthur in a tight ball game, 7-5.
7-5, tighter than one would have thought, I think.
Probably about half an hour ago or so, and yeah, so. And just set the stage for what has to happen here for the Bears not to make a trip to the state tournament is McGuinness has to beat us twice, right, Randy?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, by us winning the winner's bracket game last night, that threw McGuinness down. They had to wait to see who to play earlier today, so this will be their second game today. And they were trailing in that game into the fifth,
yep,
3-0, and ended up winning 7-5. So started hitting the ball late. A couple of MacArthur errors kind of were key in that game, but it was a much tighter game than I anticipated anyway.
Yeah, but you know, like I mentioned yesterday, MacArthur's a pretty good defensive ball club, and they what hurt them today? Errors.
Yep.
So
yep.
I think you mentioned two errors.
Two errors at third baseman,
so.
In the last two innings, and that was difference in the ball game. But yeah, they played well. They turned, I don't know, 3 or 4 double plays on McGuinness. I mean, they got out of innings, and they really battled them.
Yeah,
so
and that's
wore them down some maybe.
Yeah, that's something I noticed earlier while I was watching the last 3 or 4 innings of that game is McGuinness has a couple kids that can run pretty well, but otherwise they don't have a whole lot of speed, Randy.
Right.
So if you hit hard ground balls at the third baseman or the shortstop or the second baseman or even the first baseman back to the pitcher, there's a good chance that you can roll 2 on them.
Right.
So
right.
depending on where they're at in the lineup, obviously.
Yeah. So of course the Bears last night Colin Fisher just dominated McGuinness last night.
Yeah.
I was going over some of the numbers from that game. They pulled 1 ball.
Really?
Yeah, I went back through the play-by-play on the sheets here, and they hit one ball that was pulled, little grounder to third base. They grounded out. They had another grounder to third that was by a left-hander. They hit 3 ground balls to second base, and then the pop-up into shallow right was the only ball they hit out of the infield.
How many balls did they touch total?
So
in fair play.
So they hit 14 strikeouts. So that's 7. That'd be 6, 7 balls hit fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
7 innings, 21 outs.
Yeah, and the one hit that they had, like you mentioned, was
and
right
then
out in front of the
dinker,
plate.
yeah.
And about probably 12,
bang call.
12 to 15 feet out in front of the plate, And I never did get a chance to go back and watch that, but
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was a bang play like Randy mentioned, and at first base, Harper made a good throw right on the money.
Yep.
Just the kid beat the throw. Otherwise, Colin would be sitting there with a 7-inning no-hitter, and but regardless, it's just an outstanding performance by
he
Colin.
Just really dominated him. So, but we don't have him today. So Kaysen Anglin's going to get the start today, and Kaysen has thrown very well.
Yeah, hasn't
the
given
last
up a run
2 or 3 times out.
14 innings.
Yep.
So
Kaysen is he's kind of got a hot hand, and that's who Coach Hughes is going to go with today.
Yep. So I expect Kaysen to roll out there. He's a competitor. I know, Shane has mentioned to me in the past that he has that competitive edge,
Yep.
and he always has. So,
and I talking to Shane a little bit during the last game, and he said the strategy is going to be the same. They're going to work them hard stuff away, and then try to throw the breaking balls inside because they like to. McGuinness likes to pull the ball, and Colin pitched them where they really couldn't last night. Of course, part of that's the speed, but also he worked the outside part of the plate with the hard stuff. And so when they did make contact, they weren't able to pull it. So that's going to be the same strategy today. Make them try to pull the ball that's away in the zone, which is hard to do. Got to be really strong and really quick to do that.
And Kaysen doesn't roll it up there, 78 miles per hour either. So he's touching mid-80s, and
he can zing it.
He can bring it. So, obviously don't want to get ahead of ourselves or anything like that, but you'd like to, the Bears have used 2 pitchers to this point through regionals, Randy.
Right.
Cooper Nash threw a 7-inning complete game on Friday morning, and then Colin Fisher threw the 7-inning complete game Friday afternoon. So,
right. So, McGuinness used they used 2 in the last game. They went through 2 pitchers in the last game, so they've used 4. Okay. And their starter today is a freshman, true freshman. So they're pretty deep into their pitching reserves. Young man named Damian Cochran is going to get the start for them.
All right. Yeah, and Stephen Carey said that I guess Damian plays for the Oklahoma City Sandlot, which is the same organization that Bryson plays for in travel ball in the summer. So he just plays for a different team than Bryson does.
Okay.
So I know Lane Decker, who runs the Oklahoma City Sandlot, great guy. He's got a good organization. So, he's a good ball player. So we'll see what the young Mr. Cochran's got. And I expect the Bears to come out swinging the bats. The wind could be a factor, Randy.
Yeah, blowing out to left. So it's going to be important for, the bulk of McGuinness's power. They've got one hitter. Their first baseman is a big lefty.
Is that
Grundy?
Grundy.
And everybody else is right-hand hitters. So it's going to be important to keep the ball away from him. Their catcher bats left-handed, but he's not.
What did the Jacobs kid do in the last to get it through against us yesterday? He played second base.
Yep.
Did he? How'd he swing it in that game?
Yeah, he hit a line drive that should have been caught for an out that third baseman just whiffed on, and that was
the play you were talking.
Yeah, that allowed McGuinness to tie that game up in the 5th, and it would have been the 3rd out. So he hit the ball pretty well.
Gotcha. Okay, well, the Bears will be the home team. McGuinness will be the visiting team. So,
you just want to go through the lineups?
Yeah, let's go through the lineups. Right?
All right, so Bears will be home, and so we'll set the Bear defense, and it's going to be Carter Golish in left field, number 7, Bryson Carey, number 6 in center, Cooper Nash, number 12 in right field. Around the infield, Chris Lovell gets the start today at 3rd. Jake Williams moves over to shortstop with Anglin pitching. Number 33, Colin Thomas at second base. Colin Fisher, number 18 at first. Braden Harper, number 16, will be catching, and Kaysen Anglin will be on the mound. And Kaysen's numbers so on the mound this year, he's 3-2, has 1 save, 4.86 ERA, but that's deceptive because that's really come down the last 3 times out. So he's got, like I said, he's kind of got the hot hand. This will be his 11th appearance, his 6th start of the year for the Bears. And then for Bishop McGuinness, their leadoff man will be Ben Corley, number 21. He's a center fielder. Augusto Schroeder is their shortstop. He'll hit second. Dax Joyce will play third base and hit third. Brody Hauser, the right fielder, will hit fourth. Brett Jacobs, the second baseman, kid who pitched against us yesterday, will hit fifth. Connor Resitar will be the DH, number 8. Cole Grundy at first base. Grundy hit the ball well in the last game. Keller Anderson was the catcher, number 3. And Peter Balicki in left field, number 27, and on the mound, taking his warm-up tosses. So we're the visitors today. Okay.
I don't understand what's going on there. But
okay, well, so
I'll let Randy switch that up. And
so yeah, I'm gonna have to switch my program up here.
Well, let's tell you what, Randy. Let's take a quick break and give everybody at home an opportunity to grab something to drink, grab some chips, whatever you want to grab, some trail mix, some peanuts, whatever you need to do. And we'll be right back in about 60 seconds.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Okay, so we're back for the top of the first inning. The Bears are the visiting team, McGuinness home team. Leading off for the Bears, number 6, Bryson Carey, 346 on the season. Swings through the first pitch, a fastball on the outside for strike 1.
Freshman Damian Cochran on the mound. Good fastball there.
Yeah. Ball low and in, so evens the count at 1. Oh, that breeze feels good, Randy.
Yep. Dax Joyce is in on the grass against Bryson.
Up high there, so Cochran misses up high. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pretty good-looking kid out there. I mean,
yeah, big kid.
Looks like a big kid for a freshman.
Misses outside there, so 3 balls, 1 strike.
That's the thing you wonder about a freshman. You know, their control's not quite developed yet.
Yeah.
And in a big game like this, you know, the old heart's pumping.
Yeah, that's a good point. And you also wonder, like, there's a called strike right down the middle, so even count goes to full. And you wonder how it's, you know, what's going to mentally, what's going to happen to him whenever the Bears do start, you know, when they do get to him, Randy. So
yeah.
There's a foul ball down the first base line. Coach Alex Venegas fields cleanly, flips it over to the McGuinness assistant coach. I was talking to Venegas before the game, Randy. He's actually an Oakland A's fan.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here comes the pitch from Cochran, down and in.
There we
and
go.
Bryson Carey draws a leadoff walk, so the Bears got the leadoff runner on. And coming to the plate will be number 18, junior Colin Fisher.
Colin comes in hitting .385, 30 RBIs, tied for the team lead with Chris Lovell. 7 doubles, 7 triples.
Colin Fisher.
Oh, he's an extra base machine this year.
Playing with the scoreboard here, Randy. So
Curveball misses in.
So Cochran falls behind, 1 ball, no strikes. Braden Harper waits on deck. Cochran checks Carey over at first base. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball that Fisher lines into left center field.
That's way back there.
Over the center fielder's head and off the bottom of the wall.
That's over.
That's home run for Colin Fisher.
Left center field.
2-run shot.
Right at the flagpole.
Yep. That's why I was wondering about if it was going to get out or not, Randy. I thought it hit off the bottom of the fence. So Colin Fisher, boom! Two-run shot off of Cochran in the top of the first inning, and the Bears take a 2-0 lead.
Well, I don't know if that makes the freshman's heart pump more or if it just lets all the air out. So,
So the batter will be number 16, senior, Braden Harper.
the entire McGuinness infield came in and gave him a pat on the back. So, I'm glad that happened, but you got to feel for the kid a little bit.
Yeah. Curveball that doesn't break, up high. 1 ball, no strikes. And Jared White's going to come out and have a word with this freshman.
Yep, settle him down a little.
Little gamesmanship between Harper and Jared White. Jared used to coach Braden, Randy. I don't know if I mentioned that yesterday. His freshman season, between his freshman and, between his 8th grade and freshman season. He was a member of the Dirty Birds, which had Jay Smith, Austin Fisher, Braden Fisher, Dustin Whitmire. Those kids all played for Jared and the Dirty Birds, and they were nice enough to pick Braden up, and they took him to Louisville, Tennessee to play ball. So,
all right.
Or Louisville, Kentucky, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So 1-0, Cochran comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball up and in, 2 balls, no strikes. And Cochran wants the ball back immediately. He's ready to go. So you got to like that, Randy. I mean, he's not intimidated, doesn't seem like. There's a called strike, fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball in. 3 balls, 1 strike. Cochran works fast, Randy. He wants that ball back, and he wants to go. So here's the pitch. Fastball, and Braden Harper draws a walk. So Cochran a little bit upset with himself.
Yep, so 2 walks and a home run for the freshman.
So
That's
first
not
3
the
batters
start.
have all reached.
Not the start he wanted.
Braden Harper's going to stay out to run for himself. And my wife made it, Randy. So
all right.
So Chris Lavelle will be the batter, and Joyce comes over and has a word with Cochran. Braden Harper over at first. Bears lead 2-0. Chris on the season, 344, 30 RBIs, 2 home runs, a triple, 11 doubles, 32 hits, and a .431 on-base percentage. There's the pickoff move, and Harper gets back safely. The Bears did not wash their uniforms, Randy, and they're wearing exactly what they wore yesterday.
Well,
you know how baseball players are with.
Yeah.
There's a high fly ball down the left field line. It's going to be
way foul. Way gone and way foul.
Man, that was headed for the water tower, Randy.
Yep.
Is the old water tower still there? Can you see it? I can't see it from my view.
No.
It's gone? Or you can't see it?
Yeah, I can't see it.
Okay, Cochran comes set. Curveball, it misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-0 Bears. Colin Fisher with a 2-run home run after Bryson Carey drew a leadoff walk. There's a line drive into right center field, and that's going to Braden Harper's going to get over to third base. And that's going to be a single for Chris Lavelle. Runners at the corners for the Bears. No outs. And Cason England coming up to bat. Bears coming up swinging, Randy.
Yep.
And they're making the freshman work, too.
Yeah, they are. He's at 17 pitches, and he doesn't have an out.
Number 10, Cason England.
So first and third, level on first.
Not much of a lead for Chris over there.
Nah.
Which
probably not going to. Just going to let and see what England does here.
I think England's due for one of those line drives opposite field.
Yeah, playing him pretty straight away.
There's a fastball down and away, so 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where, kids having trouble throwing strikes. Cason tends to swing early in the count, and you sure want to be patient here.
Yeah, and 18 pitches to this point, 11 balls, 7 strikes. So Cochran comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball, called strike. So he evens the count at 1. So the young man's thrown 8 strikes. One of them's been hit for a home run, and the other one's a line drive single into right center field. And there's another
a base hit.
Base hit into right field for Case and England and an RBI single, and your Bears lead 3-0. And still no outs for the McGuinness Fighting Irish.
Yeah, Lovell has to hold up his second there. It's ball was hard hit, got to the right fielder in a hurry, and here comes the second visit from the McGuinness coach, and that's going to be all. And yeah, you feel for the freshman. You
Yeah.
can tell he's going to be a pretty good pitcher.
Well, he just looks the part, Randy.
Yeah, he does.
That kid's going to add 10, 15, 20 pounds over the next 3
Throws
4
pretty
years.
hard already.
He does, and I promise you, he's going to be just fine.
Get some control in the zone. And
So I think he's pretty upset with himself. But
yeah, but
his teammates come out to give him a high five and greet him as he heads into the
Connor
dugout.
Chambers is coming in. I think he is a freshman too.
Oh, let me look at my.
He'll be the pitcher.
He is a freshman, second baseman and pitcher, obviously.
Yeah.
So
He played second base, did not bat yesterday for when the McGuinness second baseman, today's second baseman was the pitcher.
Jacobs,
Yeah, Jacobs.
Brett Jacobs. Is that
Yeah,
his
he
name?
played second for Jacobs.
Jacobs.
Yeah, Brett Jacobs.
So let's take a quick break, Randy.
Okay.
Let
Yep.
us and the Bear faithful catch their breath. Bears lead 3-0 here in the top of the first inning. And coming to bat for the Bears will be Devin Knight, followed by Cooper Nash and Colin Thomas. We'll be right back on NobleBears.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Okay, welcome back to Noble. And Chambers is done taking his warm-up tosses. Well, yeah, I think he's done. So Bears have runners at first and second base. Chris Lavelle at second. Case and England at first after the RBI single. Nice job, Queso. And now batting for your Bears, number 3, junior, Devin Knight.
Connor Chambers. Up to bat, number 3.
Chambers, a
Devin
big,
Knight.
tall kid for a freshman.
I don't know what they're
Scott,
feeding their freshmen, Randy.
I'm
but-
telling you, maybe one of them redshirt freshmen.
Yeah. Fastball that misses outside there, so Devin gets ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Looks down at third base, Brad England, and gets his signal. Here's the pitch. Fastball away again. And it looks like Chambers is doing exactly what Cooper was doing yesterday morning, Randy, and he's coming across his body.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if he continues to do that or if the McGuinness coaching staff corrects him. He stayed downhill on that
Yep,
delivery.
got in
that
on his
pitch.
hands.
So 1 ball. I'm sorry, 2
Scoreboard
balls.
says 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's 2
I
balls,
say
1 strike.
I think it's 2 and 1, but
Yeah.
these umpires don't give the ball strikes much anymore, do they?
Chris Lavelle goes. Oh,
Hit
and
him.
it hits Devin in the head, and
Yep.
he hustles down to first base. He's just fine. He's been hit a lot harder than that in the fall. So
Yeah.
that's going to bring the senior, number 12. Yesterday morning's 5A regional game 1 winner, Cooper Nash. Cooper on the season is 277, 21 RBIs, 2 triples, 2 doubles, on-base percentage of .343, and has only struck out 7 times in 107 plate appearances. So Cooper has seen the ball all season long really well, Randy, and we need to see one here right into left field, right field, and we'll take a walk too. So keep this rally going, and Bears lead 3-0. Bases are loaded. Chris Lavelle at third, Casey Langland at second, and Devin Knight at first. Swings through that fastball, does Cooper Nash, evens the count at 1.
Ball had some sink on it.
Yeah, it was diving down. Chambers winds and delivers. Fastball down. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I think that was the same pitch. Coop just didn't offer it that.
There's a hard ground ball at the second baseman. Fields flips over to the second base or the shortstop, and they get the force out there, but not before Chris Lavelle comes in and adds a 4th run to the board for the Bears. Casey Langland safe at third, and Cooper Nash safe on the fielder's choice. So the Bears will have runners at first and third with junior Colin C.T. Thomas. And Colin had the big 2 RBI double yesterday down the right field line.
Yeah.
Randy,
Broke that game open,
Yeah.
pretty much put it out of reach. Of course, the first run put it out of reach with Colin yesterday, but it was still in doubt. So anything could have happened, right?
So Colin squares to bunt, and there's a good bunt down the first base line, but goes foul. Bears trying to give up the out to get the run.
Yeah, England was moving.
Yeah, he was 3/4 of the way down
Yeah,
the line.
that may have been a full-on squeeze.
So no balls, 1 strike on junior Colin Thomas.
Brings the third baseman in on
Yeah,
the grass quite a ways over there.
There's a called strike.
Delay
on the
steal.
outside and a delayed steal. So Cooper Nash moves over to second base. So now a base hit that finds some grass out there on in the outfield. Randy scores at least 1.
Yeah, even
maybe
a
2.
good grounder up the middle scores a run here.
Fastball away. Oh my gosh!
Oh man!
What was that? That's not even close.
My goodness!
So, okay,
Boy, that was
not a good call. So
he knows it too. You know, I mean,
that's not
yeah,
good.
he knows it.
Carter Golish.
2 down.
2 down. Carter inside fastball, taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Cooper Nash at second base. Kaysen England still at. I'm kind of surprised they didn't run for Kaysen since he's throwing, Randy. Here's the pitch. Fastball away. Same one that was called a strike.
You know, them courtesy runners don't always. We've
That's
had
true.
some adventures there this year, hadn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against those kids, but they're young. They don't have experience, and
There's a hard ground ball to the second baseman. They get
he
past
kicks
him.
it. Yeah,
And Carter Golish
That's
is going to
gonna
have an RBI.
2.
2 RBI error by the second baseman, and the Bears lead 6-0 in the top of the first.
Boy, now you just hate that when you're McGuinness and you got a freshman on the mound. That should have been out of the inning right there.
Yeah, he did his job. And the second baseman, who is that, Randy?
That's Jacobs.
Oh, that's Jacobs, yesterday's starting pitcher.
Bryson Carey.
So,
Bears have batted around.
yep, so back to the top of the lineup, Bryson Carey, now the batter. And he walked in his first at-bat. Bunt, no throw, and Carter Golish moves up 90 feet. And the Bears are putting their foot on the gas, Randy, and
Yep.
they're going
No.
to try to get into. They're going to try to add a 7th run. It looks like.
Yep.
So, and I don't blame them one bit.
Got them down. You got to step on their neck.
Yep. No balls, 1 strike. Bryson swings through that fastball. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Chambers and the Irish. Bears lead 6-0. Fastball misses away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a fly ball. Kind of in a no
That's going
man's
to
land
trouble.
into left field. Oh, and a nice catch by the left fielder.
Balicki.
And that is Balicki. So, man, really nice play by Peter Balicki for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the Bears put a 6th spot on the board, Randy.
Yep.
And we head to the bottom of the 1st inning. Bears 6, Irish 0. We'll be right back on NobleBears.tv.
it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented.
Okay, so we're back for the bottom of the first inning. Throwing for the Bears today, Casey England misses up high there with the first pitch, and the batter for the Irish is going to be Ben Corley.
Center fielder.
There's a hard ground ball at the shortstop, Jake Williams. He fields it cleanly, throws over to first base, and Colin Fisher picks it out of the dirt, and that's going to be out number one for the Bears and Kaysen England. So nice job by Kaysen. 2 pitches and an out. So, and that's going to bring up Schroeder, Augusto Schroeder, shortstop for the Irish.
Schroeder, I think, maybe the only Irishman who did not strike out against Colin Fisher last night. I was looking at that today. Grounded out 3 times to
second baseman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 times to Colin Thomas.
There's a called strike curveball on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. England winds and delivers. Hits a little blooper by Schroeder into left center field that finds grass.
Just kind of stuck his bat out there.
Yeah, just threw his bat barrel out there and kind of poked it over Jake's head at shortstop. So that's going to bring to the plate Jacobs, right? No, Dax Joyce, third baseman, number 6 for the Irish. McGuinness has a runner at first base. That's Schroeder. Just hit the single off England.
Number 6, Dax Joyce.
Kaysen thrown out of the stretch. Checks the runner at first. Comes set. Pick-off move. Schroeder gets back safely.
I don't know. I don't think McGuinness is going to be doing a lot of running down 6. Do you?
I wouldn't think so, but Schroeder, he can run, Randy.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they were down by 30, it wouldn't matter. He's probably going to try to run at some point. Fastball misses down, so Kaysen falls behind. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out.
Risk return is not good to run when you're down 6. That single run is that out is way more important than the runs, yeah.
There's a foul ball down the first base side. That gets foul. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike.
Joyce had a big 2-run single in the first game today against MacArthur that tied it up.
Good pickoff move by England, and they almost got Schroeder leaning.
Well, now that's the mistake of all time. Get picked off when you're down 6.
When you're down 6.
Not even trying to steal. You're just trying to just get caught asleep over there.
So England comes set. Here's the pitch. Foul ball right back at Randy and I. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck for the Irish, Brody Hauser, right fielder. Bears lead 6-0 in the bottom of the first. Still a lot of baseball to be played, though, Randy. And
yep.
Here's the pitch from England. Misses away. And Harper thought about trying to throw down to first base, but thought better of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Fouled off down the right field line. So Joyce stays alive. This young man's a junior, Randy. He actually threw that. He was finished the game against MacArthur, right?
He's a winning pitcher against MacArthur.
What'd you think of his extracurricular activities?
Well, he's pretty he's a showman. We'll just say that.
I think they had Schroeder there, Randy.
Uh-huh.
If that ball is like waist high on Colin. So he gets back safely, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out for Case in England. Let's roll a double play here and get out of this. Let's go, Bears. Joyce the batter. Here's the pitch from England. Throw down to first. Schroeder gets back safely. That was a ball, by the way. Missed away. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nice job by Colin picking that out of the dirt.
He's picked a couple there. That ground ball to short was a good pick on his part.
Yep. And Joyce calls time. Defensively, Lavelle at third, Jake Williams at short, Colin Thomas at second, Colin Fisher at first, Case in England on the bump, and Braden Harper behind the dish. There's a called third strike, and Joyce didn't like the call. And he has some words for the home plate umpire, but it's not going to matter because he is out, and that is the all-important second out for the Bears in Case in England. And that's going to bring Brody Hauser, the right fielder, to the plate for the Irish.
Hauser.
I watched the first game with with our buddies next door up here, and
I think Trevor Bauer is the one that started that, Randy, in the majors, the whole sword thing.
Yeah, every time Dax Joyce would strike someone out in the last game, he would act as though he was returning his sword to the sheath, and we kind of consensus agreed that in the 70s. There would have been a response to that by the other team back when we were all playing ball.
In the 80s, there would have been a response, Randy.
And actually, I was watching a little bit of the game with the Bear coaches, and I gathered a little bit. There might even be a response today.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for kids.
I'm not advocating that, but,
I'm all for kids playing with emotion, too, right? I was an emotional ball player. There's a line drive into left center
fly
field
ball.
that's going to be gone. So Brody Hauser takes Case in England deep for a 2-run shot, and that's going to make it 6-2 in favor of the Bears. So the Irish
that went in the wind, and he put a charge in that. Looked like a little off-speed pitch there.
Might have been a changeup, yeah.
And it was on the outer half of the plate, but he still pulled it. So.
He went and got it and pulled it over the left center field wall, just right over the Breakfast at Tiffany's sign, Randy.
Well, that's not going to make Gary happy.
No.
Number 33, Brett Jacobs.
All right,
so
Jacobs.
Brett Jacobs the batter now. Case in England winds, delivers.
Had the big error in the first inning that gave the Bears those last 2 runs.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be a 2-run ball game right now.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of baseball still to play.
England misses outside there, so 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball goes by Jacobs. 2 balls, 1 strike. England gets the call. Here's the pitch. Misses away. 3 balls, 1 strike. The boys went and got a new bat this morning, Randy.
Yeah, well, it worked pretty good in the first.
It did. Yeah. Hard ground ball at the third base.
Nice pickup over there by Lovell.
And throws over to Colin
Good
for
job.
out number 3. Nice job, Chris Lavelle. Da-da-da, da-da-da. We'll take it. So the Irish get 2 runs on 1 hit. Just
2 hits.
2 hits. Yeah, they had the single and then the 2-run shot. So 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors by the Bears. We will go to the top of the 2nd inning. Bears lead 6-2. We'll be right back on NobleBears.tv.
At the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret.
Welcome back to Noble, Oklahoma, Noble High School, where the Bears are taking on the McGuinness Fighting Irish. The Bears lead at 6-2 after one inning, so a lot of fireworks in the first. And Colin Fisher comes up, leads off for the Bears here in the second inning. Colin homered to left center in the first inning. Got the Bears off to a quick lead.
For those of you at home, that's an opposite field home run, by the way.
There's a breaking pitch, misses away. Connor Chambers on the hill for McGuinness, replacing the starter Cochran, who did not record an out for McGuinness. There's a curveball that just drops in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Colin Fisher came in today hitting .385. That was his 31st and 32nd RBIs of the year in the first inning. Well, he leads the team in both of those categories. 2 balls, 1 strike. And he puts a charge in that one to dead center field, heading straight back over the center fielder's head. And Colin's going to be in with a stand-up double.
He got underneath the wall.
Got underneath the wall, got underneath the fence out there.
Dang it.
And so, boy, he hit that straight over Ben Corley, the center fielder's head, for the double. So a homer and a double for Colin today. That brings up Braden Harper. Braden walked in the first.
Number 16, Braden Harper.
Came around to score, I believe, on Anglin's single. So, Bears picking up where they left off. Breaking ball behind. Behind Braden's back. So I guess we're going to call that a wild pitch.
Yes, for sure. I don't know, Randy. You think that's a pass ball?
Yeah, I don't know. Catcher's got to move. He's got to move back there. Yeah,
definitely.
1 ball, no strikes. There's a base hit up the middle, and that's going to score Colin easily.
Man, we should buy 2 or 3 of those bats, Randy.
I'm telling you. So that makes it 7-2. Nobody out here in the top of the second. That's Braden's 29th RBI of the year. Brings up Chris Lovell. He singled in the first. Hard single to right center. Chris ended the McGuinness threat there in the bottom of the first with a slick fielding backhand play right down the line. Fired across for the out.
Have you seen the McGuinness catcher throw, Randy?
Yeah, it's not great.
Okay.
I think we can run on him if we choose to. One ball, no strikes to Level. Braden Harper on first. And there's a shot down the left field line. That ball's down. And Braden's going to have to hold. Left fielder Balicki gets over and quick. Balicki's a good ball player.
Yeah, he is. I'm gonna look and see what class he is, Randy.
He gets to the ball well. He throws very well. We saw that yesterday.
Yeah, he has a cannon.
Yeah, not a big kid. And
wow, that kid is a sophomore. Randy.
Sophomore, yep.
So he's got 2 more years.
Pitching coach is out. Is that the pitching coach or head coach? Is that Jared White?
Yeah.
Yep. So he's out to talk to Chambers. who is not missing too many bats this inning.
Number 10, Kaysen England.
Angling up, he singled to right. I think drove in 2 in the first.
He did.
So, yeah, one RBI.
Yeah, that's right, because
Yeah.
Braden, he scored
Yeah.
Braden.
So he's 1 for 1 with an RBI. And the Bears have Harper at second, Level at first, and Anglin at the plate with nobody out and a 7-2 lead here in the top of the second. Kaysen squares to bunt, pulls back, ball's outside. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's flip to 1 to get level, and it's a double play. So 2 outs. Harper moves to third. 4-6-3 double play, and that helps if you're a McGuinness Irishman.
Yeah, that helps Chambers for sure.
Number 3,
That was smooth too, Randy.
Yep.
The way they turned that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jacobs to Schroeder to Grundy there. So Devin Knight up. Devin takes ball 1 in the dirt. Harper at third. Bears plated 6 in the first, and then McGuinness got 2 back in the bottom of the first. Bears have scored 1 here. It'd be nice to get Braden home, get it back to 6-0, and that might do it right there. Wild pitch, and Braden's in there. Good hustle, good awareness, and that's the 2 runs back. So now Bears up 6 again. 2 balls, no strikes to count on Knight. Nobody on with 2 out here in the Bear second. Connor Chambers, freshman reliever for McGuinness, and the upperclassmen Grundy and Joyce are in trying to talk him up.
I bet they got a heck of a basketball team too, Randy.
Yeah, they got some height. This kid, freshman, he's a tall kid. Ball 3 down. So Knight ahead 3-0. Devin Knight. Devin is hitting at 282, homer, 19 RBIs this year.
Oh.
He's taken all the way there.
Yep.
3-1.
I think Devin like to have that pitch right now.
Yeah, I think they probably take it off here. They did, and he fouls it off. When I say take it off, meaning the take sign.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Devin kind of
This is
spun
a
off of
this
that
is
one,
a
Randy.
G-rated program.
Yeah.
So, yeah, full count. Here's the pitch. And swing in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher, but he recovers. Anderson throws out. So, Knight strikes out, but the Bears get 2 back. So, going to the bottom of the second after the Bears get, 2 runs on 3 hits. And it's 8-2 Noble. And this is Randy Kersey, NobleBears.tv with Scott Harper, and we'll be back after this.
Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Welcome back to Noble High School, where the Bears lead the McGuinness Fighting Irish 8-2 here in the winner's bracket, or I guess the final.
Yeah, regional final.
Regional final.
Game 1.
Game 1 of the regional final. McGuinness has to win 2. Bears just have to win 1 to move on to state. And there's a line drive base hit on the first pitch by Case in England, Connor Rezitar, the designated hitter for McGuinness. We were just saying on the break there, Scott, important for the Bears to come back and throw a 0 up there on the board. Kind of.
Yeah.
They responded to, McGuinness responded with a couple of runs in the bottom of the first there on the home run by Brody Hauser. So, boy, Rezitar jumped on that first pitch. Here's Cole Grundy, the first baseman. Grundy had a good day at the plate in game 1 against MacArthur. He hit a couple of balls that rolled to that fence out there in center.
He's a big kid, too, right?
Yeah. Got a good-looking lefty, good-looking first baseman, too. Good defensive guy over there. Really a good glove guy. There's a fastball for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike from junior Case in England.
He's a junior as well, Randy. Grundy is.
Yep.
He's way back in that box, isn't he?
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike to Grundy. Not a big lead by Rezitar. And there's a curveball that's fouled down the left field line and out of play. 1-2.
Sorry about that, Randy. Whew.
So beautiful day, but just windy. Not like yesterday. It's
No,
hotter
yesterday
and it's
was-
windy. Yesterday was perfect. Fastball misses away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Grundy. Nobody out, 1 on here in the bottom of the second. And that's a line drive into center. Bryson Carey doesn't hardly have to move. Well hit.
Yeah. Squared up on it.
Yep, that's kind of what he was doing in game 1 against me. But he was getting them into the gap over there. So Rezitar retreats back to first. That brings up the catcher, Keller Anderson. Anderson, left-hand hitter as well. He stands in with 1 out. Rezitar on first still. Here's the pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline foul. No balls, 1 strike. Bears up 8-2. Ball misses low. 1-1.
Some other 5A scores, Randy. Elgin and Carl Albert tied at 0 in the second inning. McAllister leads Grove, who is the host school, in the 5th, 5-1. And Elgin leads, Elgin, I think, beat
There's a
Dale
ground
City.
ball in the hole. Good job over there. Nice job, Connor. Colin Thomas, yeah. Colin Thomas goes way to his right. Didn't have a play going to second, but gets that out. Bears was in deep in the hole, and he went a long way to get that. So Rezitar will move to second, and Tom on the ground out to second. Brings up Balicki. Fastball on the outside corner did not get the call. He's called balls further out strikes today.
Yes, he has. The one on Colin Thomas was about 6 inches outside that.
There's a fastball in there for strike. Swing and a miss by Balicki.
That's Kaysen. He's a little bit frustrated, Randy, and he really cuts loose. You can just tell the difference in his delivery right there.
1-1, 2 out. Good breaking ball. Really fooled Balicki. And he didn't know whether he wanted to swing or not, but he already had.
He thought about going and getting popcorn.
Yeah, he already had. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So a pitch away from getting out of here with no damage here in the bottom of the second. And there's a fastball.
Look at the Bear infield.
Yeah, Fisher's halfway to the mound, running in. So somewhere along the way between the first inning and now, that pitch and those outside of it are not strikes anymore. There's a little pop-up. Boy, and
That's
here
Cooper
comes
Nash,
Cooper
baby.
Nash. Cooper playing pretty shallow out there, and he got a good jump on that ball, and he retires. Not a well-hit ball there by Balicki. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on base. So the Bears throw that 0 at him there, Scott. That's what we wanted.
Yes,
so
sir.
Going to the top of the third, Bears lead at 8-2, and we'll be back at Noble, Oklahoma, NobleBears.tv right after this.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Noble, Oklahoma. And we are just about ready for the top of the third inning. Your Bears lead 8-2. And the Irish have their third pitcher in 3 innings, Randy. And that young man's name is Caleb Anderson. Caleb
Anderson.
Caleb Anderson. So may or may not be related to the catcher, but Caleb is another freshman.
Well, they're not the same body type. We'll say that.
Not. They're not. They're completely different. So, but leading off for the Bears will be number 12, senior Cooper Nash, and he hit into the fielder's choice in his first at bat today. Takes a called strike there. Curveball broke in for a strike, so no balls, 1 strike for Anderson and the Irish. Cooper said it hit him, but home plate umpire disagreed, so it's just going to be a ball. I'm sorry, it did hit him. And the circus has started, Randy.
Yep. Coach Hughes thinks he was hit by pitch.
Well, and Cooper's limping. I mean, all right, so home plate umpire's call is going to stand, so it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike, and no outs for Anderson and the Irish. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball hit foul towards the Irish dugout. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cooper on the year, 277, 21 RBIs, 9 walks, 7 Ks, 343 on base percentage. Wow. That's a high leg kick, Randy.
Did the 0-1 Marshall there.
Well, he has a couple different deliveries, too. So he missed outside, Anderson did, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a ground ball hit to the first baseman that he fields. Grundy does, and touches the bag. So Cooper's 0 for 2 on the day. Keep swinging it, Coop. You got this. And that's going to bring to the plate number 33, junior, Colin C.T. Thomas. Colin was a victim of I'll just say it, it was not a good call.
Yep.
And
called out on
third strike, and
really bad call.
18 inches off the plate, and it shouldn't have been a strike. So Colin swings through that pitch. No balls, 1 strike. Another fastball that misses outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Yeah, Anderson gives a lot of different deliveries.
High leg kick. Nope. Pause.
There's a little Clayton Kershaw there.
Gosh.
My goodness, he called that a strike.
I don't know
He
what
was-
Colin Thomas did
he,
to this.
I think he said he went, but he didn't even appeal.
He didn't even offer at it.
Nah, that was.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Fastball away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's go CT. Kind of wind up is he going to have this time? Fastball that misses away.
Yeah.
Count goes to full. Anderson wants a new ball. Keller Anderson grabs a new one, gets it back to him. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball misses away. Colin Thomas is on board. So Bears have a runner at first base, and that's going to bring to the plate number 7, junior, Carter Golish.
It's 25th walk on the year for Colin Thomas.
On base machine. Carter's 0 for 1 on the day.
Golish reached on an error.
Okay.
Scored 2 runs. It was
that's
the error of
second
2 on the second baseman there in that first inning. Drove in the last 2 runs that the Bears got that inning.
That first inning, so which have come in handy. So high fastball misses there. 1 ball, no strikes. Anderson comes set, checks Thomas at first, misses away.
You know, with all those
2 balls, no
jiving
strikes.
motions there on that, you know, he might be a pretty easy guy to steal on, although he does have a kind of a quick pitch, too.
He does.
Or he doesn't kick at all. So he does everything from the old Juan Marichal
There goes
to
Thomas, and there goes a line drive down the right field line. Foul. Good piece of hitting by Carter, but just foul. So it looks like we had the hit and run on there. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Anderson and the Irish. Carter Golish, the batter. Anderson steps off. Second leading.
Irish took note of that we were moving on that pitch.
Yeah. Curveball that misses up high. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Golish a pitch away from moving down to first base, and Colin Thomas moving over to second with the top of the lineup.
Good pitch to run on here, too.
There he goes.
There he goes.
And he misses up high.
Yep.
So draws the walk. Won't be a stolen base for CT, but that's okay. We got runner in scoring position now for freshman Bryson Carey. And Bryson on the year, 346, 11 RBIs, a triple, 4 doubles, 27 hits, on-base percentage of .407, and has 15 stolen bases on the year, Randy, and leads the team,
Number 6,
if I'm not
Bryson
mistaken, still.
Carey.
Yep. So Bryson walked in the first and flied out to Balicki out and left.
There's a ball that's hit foul towards Troy
Right
Archie.
at the cameraman.
Right at Troy
It's a-
Archie and gets into the Bear bullpen. So Troy was moving. Troy's about as far out of the, away from the action as he can get, Randy. And he's
He
up against
just
that
almost
fence.
wasn't far enough, though, was he?
Yeah. So, you know Troy?
No, I don't.
Great guy. So here's the pitch from Anderson. Fly ball lifted into center field. That Corley is going to settle underneath for out number 2. And that's going to be out number 2 for the Irish. And that's going to bring to the plate number 18, junior, Colin Fisher. Calling on the day. Home run and a double that should have been a triple, but the ball got underneath.
Yeah, it
the
went
ball
under
in
the
center field.
Number
So
18, Colin Fisher.
has 2 RBIs on the day, right? Fouls that one back. No balls, 1 strike.
yes. Yeah, he led off the second with that double.
That double, yeah. Third ball that misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Anderson is multiple choice on his delivery to home plate, Randy.
Oh, that
ball's
you're not getting that
coming
one back.
Oh, and it's
Oh
caught.
boy, held up.
Wind knocked it down, so
I sure thought that was
I did too.
off the bat.
Might have got in on his handle just a little
Yep.
bit. But so fly out to the right fielder.
Right
for Colin
fielder
Fisher.
Resner makes a nice running
Yeah.
catch there.
Yeah, it was a nice play. So Bears lead 8-2 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. And myself and Randy Kersey. We'll be right back on NobleBears.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros and
Okay, welcome back to Noble High School Baseball Field in Noble, Oklahoma. I'm Scott Harper. He's Randy Kersey, and we are back for the bottom of the third inning. Bears held scoreless there in the top of the third. And leading off for the McGuinness Fighting Irish will be Ben Corley, the leadoff hitter for the Irish. 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to the shortstop, Jake Williams, in the very first his first at bat this morning or this afternoon.
Leading off for the Irish, number 21, Ben Corley.
Oh, Mindy Carey says Caleb and Keller are brothers, Randy.
Okay.
So that's a brother combination out there on the mound now for the Irish. So Kaysen misses outside there for on the first pitch, so 1 ball, no strikes. And Randy, I just realized this, misses down on that one as well. Two balls, no strikes. That 2-run home run that Hauser hit, first runs that Kaysen had given up in
Boy, that was a good-looking pitch.
14 innings. So, yeah, misses up high,
Falls
3 balls.
behind 3-0.
There's a called strike, 3-1.
That's one thing you don't want to do with a big lead is walk them.
Yeah, you want to keep those runners off base. There's the walk. So Corley does his job as a leadoff and draws the walk. Moves on down to first base. And that's going to bring Augusto Schroeder, the shortstop.
Single to left, his first time up.
Yep, hit the line drive single.
Scored ahead of the home run by
Hauser.
Yep.
You need
So good speed. Corley's got good speed at first. We'll see if they put the hit and run on or.
He's got that mid on like he's going to run. There's the pickoff move, and he gets back safely. Kaysen's pickoff move is nasty,
Yeah,
Randy.
he's quick.
Very quick. Bears lead 8-2. Bottom of the third inning. England gets his sign. Checks the runner. Pickoff move. Gets back safely. Corley does. Here's the pitch.
Attaboy.
Called strike.
It's a way to get ahead.
Yep. No balls, 1 strike.
Sandy Koufax always said his most effective pitch was strike 1.
Yeah, I guess Caleb and Bryson play travel ball together. The kid throwing for McGuinness right now, Randy.
Okay.
Mindy watching the game on her way back from Guyman, America. No balls, 1 strike. No outs for Kaysen England and the Bears. Here's the pitch. Line drive down the left field line. That's going to be foul.
That's foul.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not fair.
McGuinness people
Get
are.
out of your chair and move up here.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
That's
It's a foot
2.
outside of the line.
Yep. Strike 2.
Yep. Long strike is all that is.
Strike 2. Well hit.
Yeah. Well, and I
Don't want to throw another one like that.
No. think I'm not giving Schroeder anything belt high, Randy. I'm staying at the knees.
Yeah, and again,
Or
back
inside
to
on his hands.
well, yeah. Or if you're going to come in, you got to come in really almost off the plate, because again, like Shane was saying, these guys like to pull the ball. You want to make him hit where he doesn't like to hit. Now that's a little too far outside, but
Nice block by Harper.
Yep. Yep. 2 strikes, that's not a bad idea to throw a breaking ball away, but it's got to be a more competitive pitch than that.
Right.
That didn't.
That
wasn't a strike from the get-go. Yeah.
To offer at that. So here's the pitch, down and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Let's go, Kaysen. Come right at him. Let your defense work. 6-run lead. Kaysen comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball that misses away. Pickoff move from Harper down to Fisher.
So after getting up,
Corley gets back safely.
After getting up 0-2, now he's down to full count. So again, big lead. You got to throw strikes.
Here's the pitch.
Breaking ball.
Just off the plate, breaking ball that missed.
I think it was a ball, but
yeah.
So was the one on Colin Thomas.
Yep. So Schroeder draws the walk, and he'll move down to first base. Corley moves over to second. Irish have runners at first and second with
nobody out.
Yeah, with
now Joyce is up. Joyce kind of was the victim of a ball called strike 3 too, his first time up. So the inconsistency behind the plate kind of continues, and it's not one-sided.
England comes set. Here's the pitch. Curveball that breaks in there for a strike. Joyce did not like that call either.
Yeah, that was a strike, though.
That was a strike. I mean, he has a quick conversation with home plate umpire. No balls, 1 strike. Bears lead 8-2. Here's the pitch from England. There's a fly ball lifted into right field that Cooper Nash is running up to get and can't make the catch. And he's going to get.
Oh, no.
Thrown.
Wild throw to third.
Yeah,
Goes in the bullpen.
Into the bullpen. So
2 runs are going to score.
Yep. No, he's got to stop at second.
Yeah, he's got to go back to second. I thought they told him to go back to second.
He doesn't get third.
I don't know why the bullpen gate's open, number 1. Number 2, that was just too ambitious of a throw by Cooper, and it wasn't even close to the plate.
It was way up down the line towards left field. And
I mean, the bullpen gate is not behind third base from where he was.
I don't
really
understand why
off.
he's on third, Randy. Unless they were giving him the single and then 2 bases.
Well, if it goes out of play, you get
8-4 Bears.
So it's going to be
Still
a
no
hit
outs.
and an error.
Yep. Curveball that breaks in there for a strike. There's a high fly ball towards left center field that's going to be caught by Carey.
He's got it. Good
That's
job.
going to be a deep enough ball that Joyce is going to come in to score, and it's going to make it 8-5 in favor of the Bears.
So again, the walks come back and bite you when you got a lead, Scott. Dadgummit. You know, they've got 1 hit, and it was a blooper. But they got 3 runs.
Called strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Just the 1 out for the Bears in England. Swings through that curveball. No balls, 2 strikes on Jacobs.
I mean, really, that's the only way you get back in these games is you got walks and errors is what lets people back in these kind of ball games.
Curveball that Jacobs fouls off. The young man, Recitar, getting a workout, Randy. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from England. Foul ball back over us. Bears lead 8-5.
Oh, my goodness.
Curveball that misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hard line drive into left center field. So a line drive single into left center field by Jacobs, and the Irish have another runner on first base. That's going to bring to the plate Recitar, number 8 for the Irish, DH. He is
Still just
1
one
for
out.
1.
Yeah, he singled his first time up.
Line drive to left field, if I
Yep.
remember correctly.
Yep. So, all right. Well, McGuinness is back in this thing.
Yeah, they are.
And their dugout is loud right now. They know they're back in it.
Yep. England comes set. Here's the pitch. Misses up. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch from England. Fly ball into center field.
That
It's gonna
could be
a tough
trouble.
Play. Nice play by
job,
Colin Thomas. No. Save
Yeah,
that.
nobody at first. So.
2 outs. Colin Thomas makes that play
In the left field
40
side.
feet behind second base and towards
and
left
on the
field.
left field side, yeah.
Yeah, so really nice play by Colin Thomas.
Great range.
Yep. And if you look where he's playing right now, Randy.
Yep.
He
I thought that was trouble.
Yeah, he went a good 25 yards to make that catch.
Now,
So,
Grundy, you got to be careful here. He hit a rope right at Bryson, his first at bat.
There's
He's
another one.
Smoked another one way back there.
turns Bryson around, but he makes a catch.
Good
just
job.
shy of the wall. That's out number 3, but not before
That's what
the
happens
Irish
when you
get
throw
3
strikes,
more.
buddy.
Yep. So the Irish get 3 more. It's an 8-5 ball game, and we're in a dogfight, Randy.
Yep.
And walks are what's doing it to us. So
Yeah, that's what they had 2 hits there and 3 runs in that inning because of the walks and then the wild throw.
So Bears lead 8-5.
Well,
we're headed to the top of the 4th. And
I'd still rather be up by 3 with the other team with a freshman
for sure.
pitcher on the
Yeah,
mound.
exactly.
So we're not through getting runs
No.
either.
No. So we will be right back on NobleBears.tv. I'm Scott Harper. He's Randy Kersey. We'll be right back.
Training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging work seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games.
All right, welcome back to Noble, Oklahoma, where the Bears lead the McGuinness Fighting Irish in the regional final here, 8-5. Bears coming to bat in the top of the 4th. Bears the visiting team today. And Caleb Anderson, the 3rd McGuinness pitcher, is on the hill. And 3-4-5 up for the Bears. Braden Harper. Braden has walked and singled, driven in a run. Breaking ball is a called strike. That, boy, I tell you, the home plate umpire is really, really inconsistent. Foul ball, right back at us. 0-2. Anderson up, no balls, 2 strikes. Doesn't throw hard, but gives you a lot of things to look at. Changes his delivery up. High kick, low kick, no kick. Ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got the flowing hair going and everything. High socks. My goodness. There's a foul ball. Way to fight that off. Braden Harper. So Bears need to answer here. They were up 8-2 and in control, and McGuinness scratched out 3 in the bottom of that last inning. There's a long fly ball, dead center field, and nice running catch out there, a long ways out there, Ben Corley for the first out. So Braden gave it a ride. Chris Level up. Chris is 2 for 2.
Number 8, Chris Lavelle.
Single to right center and single to left in his 2 appearances today. Ball outside. Center fielder Corley, another ball misses outside on a breaking pitch. Corley playing left center. He's really playing Chris to pull. He must have forgotten that first inning. Chris drove that ball to right center. There's high for ball 3, so 3-0. 3-0, 1 out. 8-5 Bears lead Bishop McGuinness. And that's ball 4. So Chris hustles down. That brings up Kaysen Anglin. Kaysen has singled to right and hit into a double play his last time up. So 1 for 2.
Number 10, Kaysen England.
Lovell gets his lead at first. And there's Kaysen swinging at that first pitch, and dadgum. And it was not a strike. Kaysen, you got to see the ball. Got to see more pitches. Be anxious. I know he's mad from the the bottom of the last inning, but you got to get your composure here. Another ground ball, that might be, too slowly hit. He runs too well. But so grounder to second for a fielder's choice. Retires Level. So Anglin's on first with 2 out and Devin Knight up.
Number 3, Devin Knight.
Devin Knight's due, Randy.
Yep. Was hit by a pitch, hit in the head first inning, and then struck out. Ball outside. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Devin Knight's one that can hit it a long way. He gets up in this wind. Breaking ball, called strike. Again, that ball, and that was down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I mean, it's anybody's guess, Scott, right now. He goes after that, swings through strike 3, and McGuinness got some momentum. So we're going to the bottom of the 4th. Bears still lead it 8-5. No runs, 1 man left on base in the Bear 4th. So we'll be back here at NobleBears.tv. Randy Kersey with Scott Harper. And we'll be back after this.
So family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always.
So we're back for the bottom of the 4th. Bears up 8-5 over Bishop McGuinness. Keller Anderson up. He fouls one on the third base line for strike one. Case and Anglin still on the hill for the Bears. Bears got 6 in the first, 2 in the second. McGuinness has responded with 2 in the first, 3 in the third. And that ball just misses away, and it's anybody's guess home plate umpire right now. He's pretty much all over the place, Scott.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta battle through this, Randy.
Ground ball up the middle. That's going to be through for a base hit. Leadoff single by catcher, 8-hole hitter Keller Anderson. That brings up Peter Balicki, the left fielder. And we're going to have a courtesy runner number 2 for Anderson.
Number 2, Anthony Clayton.
Clayton.
Up the bat, number 27, Peter Balicki.
So who is this, Randy? Balicki?
Balicki, 9-hole hitter, left fielder. And pinch runner over there is Clayton.
Balicki's 0 for 1 on the day.
Yeah, he flied to Cooper. He bunts foul. Kind of squared late on that for a sac bunt. No balls, 1 strike. 8-5 Bears. 1 on, nobody out. He squares the bunt again, and that's right in there for a strike. Called strike 2. That'll give you that'll give you Coach gray hairs. It's like you pull off of a ball that's right down the middle when I've given you the bunt sign.
Jared White liked that.
No, so no balls, 2 strikes to Balicki. Ball just misses away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Clayton running for Keller Anderson over at first, the catcher, who singled up the middle. Pickoff attempt. He's back. There's a curveball that Balicki fights off. Fouls back into the screen. One-two pitch in the dirt, knocked down by Harper. 2-2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Bears need win this one, and they go to state. Lose it, and they got a chance tomorrow to beat McGuinness. So, and there's a good fastball that Balicki swings through up in the zone. Got him to chase a little bit there for the first out. Top of the order, Ben Corley up. Corley has grounded out and walked. Corley led off that 3rd inning with one of the walks that really got McGuinness back in the ball game, walking the first 2 men in the 3rd. The Bears up 8-2, led to 3 runs that inning. First pitch roped, Lovell gloves it at 3rd and fires across a line drive. Nice play, Chris Lovell. Great reaction. That's 2 fine defensive plays today by Chris Lovell at 3rd. A guy who has struggled there at times this year, but, well, he's on it today. And he fires across before the runner, Clayton, can get back. So, that's the pitcher's best friend right there.
Yeah.
Give up the line drive and just go sit down. So, no runs, 1 hit, 1 man, well, nobody left on base because of the double play. So the Bears will come to bat in the top of the 5th with that 8-5 lead, looking to add to it. I'm Randy Kersey. This is NobleBear.tv with Scott Harper. We'll be right back.
We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nixon, Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Noble High School baseball field in Noble, Oklahoma. We are back for the top of the 5th inning. Leading off for the Bears, Super Koopa Nash, 0 for 2 on the day. Fielder's choice and a ground out. I think fielder's choice was to second baseman, if I'm not mistaken, Randy.
Yeah.
Or maybe the ground out. So here's the first pitch. There's a line
There you
drive into
go.
left field. There you go, Cooper.
That's something I tell you. Early in the year, Cooper was.
He would just go
he was
take
going-
that ball and serve it into left
Yeah,
field.
hadn't seen that from him in a while. That's a good sign
That
right
is.
there.
Nice piece of hitting by Cooper Nash. So the Bears got the leadoff runner on, and that's going to bring to the plate junior, number 33, Colin Thomas. He has a struck out looking in a walk. And Anderson misses up high with that pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. What's Anderson at pitch-wise? He just came in, though, right?
Yeah, he's his third pitcher, so he's
38
at
total?
38. Yeah, he's.
And keep in mind, he's
Got
a
a lot of
freshman.
gas, yeah.
So there goes the runner, Cooper Nash. Collins swings through the pitch, but Nash moves over to second base, moves up 90 feet. So now we got a runner in scoring position. And I look for the Bears to put some pressure on Anderson right here in the 5th inning, Randy.
Yeah, we need to.
There's a fly ball lifted into kind of shallow right field that the second baseman steps outside of the dirt and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So Colin Thomas goes to 0 for 3 on the day. And that's going to bring up number 7, junior, Carter Golish. And Carter, second on the team in hitting, coming into this game, 349. Here's the first pitch. There's a line drive down the right field line. That's going to be just foul. That scores the run if it's fair, Randy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 349 on the season, 15 RBIs, 2 triples, 8 doubles, on-base percentage of .467. So Carter gets on base. Another
boy.
fly ball that
Those little
first
breaking
baseman,
pitches, we're just
Grundy's
we're
gonna
just
make the
popping
catch.
them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that breaking ball is breaking away from him, and they're just throwing the bat barrel out there and barely making contact with it. And so 2 quick outs for Anderson after Cooper Nash led off the inning with a single into left field. And that's going to get the Bears back to the top of the lineup. And freshman, number 6, Bryson Carey.
Bryson's popped up into shallow left and shallow center.
So
0 for 2 and walked.
Okay. Anderson misses outside with the first pitch, so 1 ball, no strikes. Anderson, a teammate of Bryson's and the Oklahoma City Sandlot in the summer. Fastball called strike on the outside corner. Golly, it's not a strike. Schroeder and Jacobs come in to talk to the young Caleb Anderson. Keller Anderson, his brother, behind the dish. Anderson Battery.
Yep.
So I'm sure mom and dad are proud of that.
Absolutely.
Here's the
As they
pitch.
should be.
There's a
Well, Bryson's
foul
really
ball.
getting under the ball right now.
Yeah.
He is popping everything up. He's kind of got a little uppercut working. He needs to level that thing off. He's fast. He needs to keep the ball. He's hit the ball on the ground. He'll beat out a lot of ground balls.
There's a little poke into left field that's going to be caught by the left fielder.
So
And that is
Balicki.
Peter Balicki. So Bears go quietly, and that's 3 straight innings of zeros put on the board by the Bears. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bears lead 8-5, and leading off for the Irish will be Schroeder, followed by Joyce and Hauser.
2, 3, 4.
Yep, 2, 3, 4. So come back and join us on NobleBears.tv. We'll be right back.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG.
We are back for the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off for the Irish, Schroeder. Schroeder on the day, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk.
Big inning right here. The Bears need to get through this. They're at the heart of their order, 2, 3, 4.
For the Irish, number 22. A good
And
throw.
they've definitely got the momentum. So big inning for Case and England right here.
Got to keep the ball down. There's a called strike, curveball. Gets ahead in the count, no balls, 1 strike. Defensively for the Bears, Harper behind the plate. Chris Lavelle has made 2 outstanding plays today at third. Jake Williams at short. Colin Thomas at second, and Colin Fisher over at first base. Defensively in the outfield, Kaysen missed with that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carter Golish in left. Bryson Carey in center. Cooper Nash in right field. Here's the pitch, quick pitch. Fly ball, pop fly.
Up.
That's going to be.
I think Braden's got it.
Caught by Braden Harper behind the plate for the first out of the inning. Schroeder. That's a huge out, Randy.
Yes.
So that's going to bring Dax Joyce, the third baseman, who is 1 for 2, was struck out looking and a single, right?
Yep.
Number 6, Dax Joyce.
See what the swordsman can do here.
Yeah, Joyce was called out on a pitch that was probably a ball in the first, but I think we've gotten a lot more of those than they have.
Called strike for Kaysen. Good looking curveball. Joyce just, I don't know if he knows what the strike zone is, Randy, because that's a.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to agree with those calls, but those are strikes. And he swings through that curveball, so 0-2 on Joyce. Shane Dominy having a little fun with Joyce. 0-2. Here comes the pitch from England. Misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out for Case and England and the Bears. Bottom of the 5th inning. Bears lead 8-5 here in Noble.
Given that no kick delivery there, no wind up.
Joyce taking his time getting back in the box. He's ready to go. Okay, Kaysen doing the same thing right back at him.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. Gamesmanship going on between Kaysen and Joyce right now. Here comes the pitch from England. Ahead 1-2. Fouls that one back. Joyce does. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here comes the pitch from England. Curveball that breaks away. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to give him chase there.
Yeah. And if
Joyce would have none of it.
You had a wager on the Kentucky Derby and you had money on Rich Strike, you are a wealthier person right now. So there's a pop fly.
Behind first. I think Fisher's got it.
Fisher's got it, and he does. So out number 2. So Kaysen gets the first 2 batters to pop out in foul territory. The first one to Harper, the second one there to Fisher. 2 quick outs for England, who is at 74 pitches.
15, Brody.
And that's Brody Hauser coming to the plate. He had the home run and
long sack fly, too, so he almost got another one.
Bryce
so gotta be careful here.
Off-speed pitch that misses down. 1 ball, no strikes. Curveball that misses away. Same pitch.
Yep.
2 balls, no strike.
We've seen that pitch called a strike today. It's not a strike, by the way,
strike.
but we've seen it called that.
Yeah. Swings through that one. Swings through that curveball. Hauser does. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs for Case and England and your Noble Bears. Here's the pitch from England. Swinging, strike again, and Case and evens the count at 2. We got crooked numbers up there, Randy. 2-2-2. 8-5 in favor of your Bears right now. Here comes the pitch.
Fastball,
Called third
frozen.
strike. Nice job, Case in England. And Hauser has a word
Nice inning.
with the umpire, but that's a called third strike, and that's a strike every day of the week and twice on Sunday. So
Yeah, I mean, it's right down the middle. I don't know what you're griping
I don't know
about.
what you're griping about
You
either.
swung it 2 off the plate, and you watched the one down the middle. So go sit down,
Yep.
young man. Go get your glove and get in the right field.
Yep. So Bears and Case in England the Irish get nothing there in the bottom of the 5th, and we will go to the top of the 6th. And Bears lead 8-5, and Caleb Anderson back out there for another inning of work.
We're at 2, 3, 4, heart of the order for the Bears, and we need to put this thing away
Yeah,
here.
we need to put some runs on the board here. So the McGuinness coaching staff and I'm not sure. There's some words being exchanged between the field umpire, home plate umpire, the McGuinness fan base, and the Bear coaching
And Coach
staff.
Anglin he was barking at somebody in the McGuinness dugout there, and
So nonetheless, Bears lead 8-5. We are headed to the top of the 6th inning. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back on NobleBears.tv.
Today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club.
And welcome back to Noble High School. The regional final between the Bears and the McGuinness Fighting Irish, and the Bears lead at 8-5, going to the top of the 6th. Colin Fisher stands in. Fisher has homered, doubled, and hit a long fly ball to right. And Caleb Anderson still on the hill for McGuinness, and he misses low for ball 1. Things really heating up out there between innings, between the dugouts, and so not sure what was going on there. There's a ball called strike on the outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. Home plate umpire has not had a great day consistency-wise, I think it's fair to say. High leg kick, Colin fouls that back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caleb Anderson, the 3rd McGuinness pitcher, freshman, has done a great job. He's got 3 innings of work. No earned runs given up. And the McGuinness fans barking about that called ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Colin Fisher. Breaking ball that stays up. Runs the count to full. Bears at the heart of the order, 2, 3, 4. Need to tack some on here. And Colin rips another one to left center. That's in the direction where he hit the homer, and that bounces up off the top of the fence. And Colin's in with a stand-up double. His 3rd hit of the day, his 3rd extra base hit of the day. And that's the way to start the inning here, Scott.
Yeah, nice job, Colin Fisher. Seeing the ball well today.
Braden Harper, who gave it a long ride that Ben Corley ran down in center his last time up. He is 1 for 2 today with a walk.
Number 16, Braden Harper.
Braden's been a good, solid RBI man this year. He's got one sitting out there for the taking.
Trying to get our scoreboard updated, Randy. For some reason, it didn't take. It's the 6th inning, everybody.
Yep, top 6.
There we go. We're good.
Ball 1, up and in from Caleb Anderson. In his 4th inning of work, he has not given up a run. The 2 runs in the 2nd were charged to the previous pitcher. 2 balls, no strikes to Braden Harper. There's a hard shot to third. Joyce looks him back, looks back Fisher, and fires across for the out. So Fisher does not move up, brings up Chris Lovell.
Number 8, Chris Lavelle.
Chris is 2 for 2 and walked. I think he walked on 4 pitches last time up. He's got a hard single to left and a hard single to right center. They're playing him to left center. Out there is Corley. Ball 1 is high from Caleb Anderson. And that one was up in Chris's wheelhouse, but he's a little behind it.
Like to see Chris shoot one.
Yeah.
Line one down the right field line.
Either that or get one up in the air to left. Ball's down in the dirt. Fisher unable to move up as Keller Anderson blocks that errant throw from his brother. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Fisher led off with a double. He's there at second. Chris Lovell up. Chris the Bear cleanup hitter. There's a pop-up to right side. It's out of play. Two-two count. Here's the pitch. And there's a fly ball, long fly ball into center. Fisher tagging. He's going to try for third, and he's going to make it easily.
Oh, yeah.
2 hopper in from Corley to the cutoff man. So fly out.
Help yourself out, Queso. Let's go, kid.
To Corley in center. Fisher moves up, so with 2 out, need a little base hit here to tack a run on. That 4th run would be big. Kaysen rips it down the right field line, but foul. Yeah, that 4th run means that a batter cannot step in the box that'll beat you. They can tie you, but he can't beat you. So, and there's a pop-up down the third base line. Long run for Joyce and Balicki. Balicki makes a fantastic play. A fantastic play.
Wow.
I mean, he was
That's
full
the second one he's
speed,
made, Randy.
diving into the fence and comes up with that play. And that kid's a sophomore.
Woo.
He is a really good ball player. So the Bears leave Fisher stranded after the leadoff double. So the Irish won't go away, Scott.
Nope. They're hanging around, Randy. And
Well, that's what good teams do.
Yep.
Good programs do. So.
There's a reason why they won 20-plus games.
Yep.
So Jason England back out there for his 6th inning of work, Randy.
Yep. So we're going the bottom of the 6th, still 8-5 Bears. And the Irish are at 5, 6, 7 in their order. Brett Jacobs will lead it off. He's grounded out and singled in 2 appearances today, followed by Rezatar and Grundy. Grundy has hit the ball on the nose twice, but long fly balls that Bryson Carey has run down. So Bears not out of danger here.
Nope. And we'll stay right here, Randy. And like we said, Casey England back out there for his 6th inning of work. So he's at, this will be, first pitch will be 80.
Yep.
So seems to have regained his composure.
Yeah, settled down the last couple innings.
Yeah.
You know, that third inning was not a good one. We walked the first 2 men up, and then, of course, we had the error and kind of got away from us a little bit. There's a ground ball, first pitch, base hit, second hit for second baseman Jacobs. So the Irish have the leadoff man on and brings up Rezatar, the DH. He's singled and flied out, 1 for 2 today.
Number 8, Connor Rezatar.
Bears playing with a big hole on that left side. I'm not quite sure I understand that. Jake is really playing bunched up toward second base. And they hit it right there. And see, because he's, in my opinion, out of position.
Oh, Jake Williams.
Great throw. I tell you what, though, Scott, if he's a couple of steps to the left, that's a double play.
Yeah.
But still a great, very athletic, great play by Jake. Runner moves up. Jake's only play after diving for it was to go to first and made a really strong throw. So 1 out, and that brings up Grundy, who, as I mentioned earlier, big kid, left-hander, has hit 2 long fly balls. 0 for 2, nothing to show for it. And that ball is almost hit Grundy and so far inside that Braden couldn't get a hold of it. So the wild pitch moves Jacobs to third, where if Grundy hits another one of those fly balls, it's an 8-6 game. 1 out. Curveball in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grundy acting like that one. That was that was a strike. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I get it, kid, that he's inconsistent, but that was a strike. There's a foul ball back. And England gets on top. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big out right here, especially if we can hold Jacobs at third. Infield back, though. There's Bears surrendering the run on a grounder. Kaysen misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and again, that's where, Scott, you want that to be a more competitive pitch. That wasn't close enough to get him to offer.
Yeah, he's not going to chase that.
On the hands, fouls that off down the first base line. Yeah, 1 and 2, you don't want to throw them a fat strike, but it's got to be competitive, and by that, I mean, it's got to look somewhat like it might be a strike.
Right.
Or they're just going to, drop their bat and watch it.
Boy, Grundy's a good-looking hitter.
Yeah.
Grundy. He sees the ball well. He battles off pitches.
Big, tall kid with really good, quick hands, too. Slick fielder at first. He's a good ball player. He's a junior. So McGuinness going to be forced to deal with for a few years. Yep. There's strike 3 called on the inside corner. And Grundy does not like that, but that's too close to take with 2 strikes, especially with this guy back there. So that's a big out. That is a big out.
Number 3, Keller Anderson.
Strike 1 to Keller Anderson.
Kaysen's got that
catcher.
Curveball working right now, Randy.
Anderson grounded out, singled up the middle his last time up. Foul ball on another curveball.
Head 0-2.
It's a way to get ahead, Kaysen.
He had the single up the middle his last at bat, Randy.
Again, another non-competitive pitch that gets away from Harper. Dadgummit.
Gosh.
You just gave him a run there. We just didn't have to do it that way. You got to be more competitive when you're ahead in the count on the pitches. So Jacob scores on the wild pitch. And that cuts the lead to 8-6. And a weak swing. And Anglin barking at the catcher, Keller Anderson, and Anderson barking back at him. And, you know, you just don't do that. I mean, you just, dadgummit, you got to stay in the game, stay within yourself, control your emotions. So great on getting the strikeout swing and fooled him on the breaking ball in. But, you know, hey, you just kind of let a run walk in there. You probably didn't have to. So 8-6. So we're going to the 7th with a 2-run lead for the Bears, and the umpires are talking it over because there's a lot of jabbering going on back and forth between the two teams, the two benches. And we got 3. Each team's got 3 outs to go.
Yep. So we'll be right back on NobleBears.tv.
Business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Okay, we're back for the top of the 7th inning for today's matchup, the 5A regional final between your Noble Bears and the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish. Bears lead 8-6. Bears got 3 outs here. And leading off for the Bears will be junior number 3, Devin Knight, followed by Cooper Nash, Colin Thomas, and then Carter Golish.
Knight 0 for 2. He struck out twice, was hit by a pitch. And Bears get 6 in the first, 2 in the second, and they have been shut out since then. So we need to break that here.
Curveball that misses up high. 1 ball, no strikes. A lot of chatter.
Yeah, the McGuinness crowd is not happy.
There's a foul ball back over the first base dugout. So evens the count at 1.
Devin's streaky hitter this year all year. He's kind of been in a little bit of a slump lately. It's a good time to break out, buddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Let's go, Devin. Curveball. Doesn't break. 2 balls, 1 strike. A lot of head
Bears
shaking.
have got both Lovell and Jake Williams warming in the bullpen.
Fastball that misses up and away. 3 balls, 1 strike. And, a lot of head shaking on the McGuinness side right now, Randy. I've got a pretty good view of their fan base, and that's a 5-pitch walk for Devin Knight. So
good
the
job,
Bears
Devin.
have a leadoff runner on.
Good job.
And that's going to bring a visit from head coach Jared White.
Tell you what, you got to be proud of that freshman, that pitcher, though. I'm telling you, kids come in and thrown zeros at us.
Yeah. After the previous 2 freshmen couldn't do that.
Yeah. So Bears have the leadoff man on for the 2nd inning in a row. And Cooper Nash had a good-looking line drive to left his last time up. So Knight's pretty quick, too. They may hit and run here, try to get some offense going.
Yeah.
Really need a run here.
A run would be
1 run would be huge.
Insurance run would be huge, Randy.
2 would be huger.
Yep. Your wife's going to kill you. Larger, better.
3
more.
would be humongous.
There you go. So here's the first pitch. Cooper offers that.
Cooper
Pulls
offers
back.
that, pulls back. He does not call that a strike. I think it was. The third baseman
this
is.
McGuinness team needs to let the umpires.
I tell
call
you,
the game.
they argue everything.
They do.
Yeah.
And,
Third baseman's
field
up there
umpire-
arguing balls and strikes.
Wow. Coach Jared White needs to get his team under control, Randy. I mean,
Yeah.
And the Bears have been barking too. So
Yeah, but
you know,
not
Coach
like
Hughes
but
has
not
to-
like McGuinness.
Yeah, they haven't been arguing balls and strikes and having seems like almost every batter.
As demonstratively,
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Bears have probably been chirping a little bit, but not. I mean, they're not coming up and throwing their hands out to the side.
Right. Cooper squares the bunt, pulls back, throw down to second base, gets into center field. Oh, cut
Stolen
off by the
base.
second baseman. So Devin Knight moves up 90 feet to second base
Ball
and into
two.
scoring position, and that was ball 2 on Cooper Nash. So the senior, number 12, Cooper Nash.
Probably take the bunt off here.
Yeah, I think so.
2-0.
Here comes the pitch from Anderson. And
Swings
Cooper
through.
Nash swings through that. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs.
Both Level and Jake are throwing hard down the bullpen. I think Cason's maybe
Down, 3 balls, 1 strike. Casey might be done.
probably be done on the mound for the day, and maybe should be. He really barked at the player coming off. He's kind of
Fastball
losing.
misses away. So the Bears have the first 2 batters on
Yep.
in the top of the 7th inning. And Caleb Anderson climbs back up on the hill.
So you
and that's going to bring
put
the
the bunt-
RBI
Yeah, or you
late
put,
game
maybe
machine.
you put the bunt back on here.
Yeah, and move your runners up.
33, Colin Thomas.
So Colin Thomas will be the batter. Number 33, junior for your Noble Bears.
Nobody out.
He squares the bunt, and that ball is way outside, so he pulls back.
Squaring the
Runners-
bunt seems to be messing with Anderson too a little
Yeah.
bit, which it does that sometimes.
So 1 ball, no strikes, no outs for the Irish and Anderson.
Thomas has struck out, walked, and flied out, popped up.
Pick-off attempt that he doesn't
Chases,
throw. Chases
Devin
Devin
back.
Knight back. Here's the pitch. Bunt put
Good
down back
job.
towards the pitcher. Moves the runners up. Nice job, Colin Thomas. Cooper Nash at second base and Devin Knight at third. 2 runners in scoring position for number 7, Karte Golish, Jr. Carter on the day, 0 for 2. Reached on an error, a walk, and
Yeah,
fly
that
out.
error was that ground ball
To the
at,
second baseman,
yeah,
right?
and
That's huge right
2
now.
runs scored. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now McGuinness has got the infield
Field
in. They're
in,
trying to
yep.
cut the play at the plate. They want to cut the run at the plate. There's ball 1.
Yeah, curveball misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Carter Golish, the batter, junior. Second leading hitter on the Bear roster, 349 on the year. Coming into today. Here's the pitch. There's
It's
hard
a chopper
ground
to
ball.
third, and he's going to be able to come home and get that. And I don't know why he tagged him.
Why is he even running on that? That ball's right at the third baseman. Go back.
Yeah.
You don't
Oh,
give
he
up the
tagged him
out at
because it
home.
wasn't a. Yeah, he did. Okay. Yeah, that was.
It wasn't a force.
No, that's a really poor base running play right there. So fielder's choice.
So, yeah, fielder's choice, 2 outs now.
Number 6,
Anderson's
Braxton
still on the
Perry.
mound for the Irish. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Line drive into right field. That's going to be down. And here comes Cooper Nash, and he's going to score. The
Error.
ball got right past the right fielder, and Bryson Carey into second base on the error after the single and RBI. And is that Cooper at third?
Yeah. So
Yeah, Cooper
so
Nash.
on that ball, base hit to right. Scores a
there's that
run.
Makes it
And
9-6.
then you got an error.
9-6 in favor of the Bears. And they're going to put Fisher on and pitch to Harper.
So loads them up.
Yep.
Number 16, Braden Harper.
So bases loaded for the Bears. Braden on the day, 1 for 3 with an RBI.
Infield back with
Swings
2
to that
outs. Yep.
No balls, 1 strike. Bad pitch.
Breaking ball in the dirt.
Not a good
Just
swing.
a little anxious.
Yep.
Take a deep breath. See it. Get your pitch. Kid's got to be getting tired out there. Make him throw strikes. Walk will score a run too here.
Here's the pitch from Anderson. Misses up
Attaboy.
high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs for the Irish and Anderson. Bases are loaded for the Bears, looking to add to a 9-6 lead. Senior, number 16, Braden Harper at the plate. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Irish second baseman and shortstop playing deep. Third baseman even with the bag. First baseman just behind the bag. Pitch. Misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. And then, oh my gosh.
Yep. A lot of screaming going on from the
3-1.
McGuinness.
It's going to be a really good pitch, Braden. Let's go, son.
Ball
Curveball
4.
misses, so draws the walk. Nice job, Braden Harper. So a 5-pitch walk. Braden moves down to first base, and Carter Golish comes in to score, and they're going to have a courtesy runner now for Braden. That's going to be Chaz Whitmire.
Whitmire over to first.
Number 8, Chris Lavelle.
So the McGuinness catcher's stomping around, yelling, and boy, they're an unhappy bunch at
So
Bishop
Bears
McGuinness
lead
right
10 to
now.
6. Chris Lavelle, the batter, misses up high with the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. Bears lead 10 to 6. Here's the pitch from Anderson. Fouls that one back.
Chris had a rip at that. 1-1.
One ball,
Well,
1 strike, 2 outs.
Both teams have played hard. It's a shame it's kind of deteriorated
It's a hard
to
ground
this.
ball. It's going to get through into center field. 1 run is going to score, and they're going to hold Fisher at third. But the bases are still loaded. So an RBI single for senior number 8, Chris Lavelle, and the Bears now lead 11 to 6. And that's going to bring up Case in England.
Facing 1 for 4 today, and
That may do
looks
it
like
for-
Corley's coming in from center field. I think he's going to go to the hill.
Well, and
I tell you what, freshman did a
yeah,
great job.
Tip your cap to Caleb
I
Anderson.
mean,
Nice job.
absolutely,
man.
absolutely. The Bear fans are giving him a hand. Some of them,
Some of it.
and they all should, because that's a big spot for a freshman. I mean, he came down and he shut us down for 5 innings. Probably more pitches than he's thrown since last summer.
Oh, yeah. How many did he throw?
89.
89.
89
Wow.
pitches, so.
And, 45 balls, 44 strikes. So while Corley gets his stuff together and gets ready to go to the mound, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back on NobleBears.tv. Bears lead 11-6. We'll be right back.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Okay, welcome back to Noble High School baseball field in Noble, Oklahoma. We are in the top of the 7th inning in the 5A regional final today between your Noble Bears and the Bishop McGuinness Irish. And the Bears lead 11-6. They put 3 runs on the board so far in the 7th inning. 2 outs for the Irish right now. And Ben Corley, who has been playing center field, is the new pitcher for the Irish. He's a junior. And we're trying to figure out who went.
It's too far away for old guys without binoculars to see the numbers on the center field.
Randy,
the new center fielder. We're going to have to. I wonder if I can
zoom in on him. Hang on. Focus up.
He's a lefty.
Hang on.
Turn
40?
around. Turn
40?
around, kid.
30. 10, 20. 20.
Number 20, okay.
Sounds like we're playing bingo or something.
Yeah.
B20.
So number 20 looks like Aiden Hayworth. He was starting pitcher in the first game yesterday.
Okay.
Against
Guyman.
No, they played
MacArthur?
MacArthur. He
Okay.
pitched the complete game win the first game against MacArthur.
Okay, so Kason England is going to be the batter for the Bears. He is 1 for 4 on the day with a single, a ground out, fielder's choice, and a fly out.
And the Bears have, you asked about hits this inning, 2 hits. Bryson Carey single.
Okay, so Bryson and Chris have
And then
single.
Chris single, and then the rest have been walks based on balls. So
here comes the first pitch from Corley.
base is still loaded.
Kason offers at it, fouls it off down the third base line towards third base coach and dad, Brad England.
So looks like Jake Williams still throwing down there. I'm guessing he's going to pitch the 7th.
No balls, 1 strike on Kason. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one back. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. How many hits the Bears have on the day, Randy?
10 hits, 11 runs on 10 hits.
Where was our 1 error?
The throw that got into the bullpen.
By Cooper.
Yep.
Fouls that one back. England does. So he stays alive. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
And
come in and
2 errors
for the Irish.
Yeah, 2 errors on the Irish. 1 this inning on the single by Carey that got by the right fielder.
Yeah.
And I'll have to think about this ground ball to second scored 2 runs.
There's a hard ground ball towards the second baseman that he flips over and gets Lavelle, fielder's choice. So, but not before the Bears get a 3 spot in the top of the 7th. And yeah, as Randy says, that's huge because that extends that lead to 5. And the Bears are 3 outs away from punching their 2nd straight ticket to the state tournament. And let's stay right here, Randy, and just kind of go over again.
There's
Kason's staying out there, and
Kason's staying in. Yep.
I kind of like they're at 9-hole. Peter Balicki, who if he hits as well as he plays defense, Randy, we might be in trouble. And if he can hit a 5-run home run,
super ball player.
But man, that kid is an outstanding left fielder. So
he's flied out and struck out today.
England at 93 pitches, and I'll tell you why I like this, Randy, because, yeah, we got a 5-run lead, but it kind of also says, you know what, Kason, it's your game to lose. And you've gotten us this far. You've gotten us through 6 innings.
And Jake's good and loose, too.
Yeah,
He's been over there throwing. So if something happens in the first batter or 2 and it looks like that, hey, got to make the change, Jake's not coming in cold.
Right.
He's been throwing from a mound.
Okay, so leading off go ahead, Randy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but leading off, Peter Balicki. Left fielder. 0 for 2 today, fly out, strike out. Made a couple of really solid defensive plays out there. Sophomore, Peter Balicki. He takes strike 1 on the outside corner fastball from Kason England, pitch number 94. 60 strikes, 34 balls for Kason today. Fastball blows it past him for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Kaysen feeling it. He's smelling it. Bears 3 out away from their second straight trip to the state tournament. Only been done once before by Noble teams. That was back in the 90s when Shane Fisher's bunch went 3 years in a row, and then they went the year after he graduated. So 4 straight. 2 quick balls there. It's 2-2. So let's go, Queso. Don't lose him here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Walk's the only thing that can hurt you here. He misses high, ball 3. So count is full after going no balls and 2 strikes. Kaysen has walked 2 today, 7 hits he's given up. Fastball called strike 3 on the inside corner. And Balicki arguing, the McGuinness people going crazy. Froze him on a fastball on the inside corner for the first out. Strikeout number 6 on the day for Kaysen. There's fastball on the outside corner, strike 1.
Randy, I'm looking at a Game Changer, and
Curveball misses high.
Between Fisher, Harper, and Lavelle, 5 of our run RBIs and 7 of our hits.
Check swing. He did not go. 2 balls and 1 strike. Wow.
So the 2, 3, 4
Yep.
middle of the order has just been outstanding today.
Fastball misses away. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Good pitch by Kaysen.
Leadoff man, Ben Corley. Corley was lined out, grounded out, and walked today, and he just walks for his second time. Brings up Schroeder. Schroeder singled, walked, and flied out in 3 plate appearances, so 1 for 2 officially. Schroeder, a good-looking hitter. I think we mentioned earlier, the only guy that Colin Fisher did not strike out last night in his 14 strikeout performance. Ball 1 is high, and I don't know how long they're going to stick with Queso. It's probably, I would guess if Schroeder gets on, that's going to be his last hitter. He falls behind 2-0. Throws over. Oh. Just about caught Corley asleep over there. Just reminding him, that he's there. There's a pop-up, straight up and back, out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. Almost surely Corley is not running, trailing by 5
you don't want to give
with 2 outs left. Base. So, but you don't want to let him. Don't want to give him the impression you've forgotten he's over there either. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He may be over there standing off the base thinking, they know I'm not running. They're not going to throw over here. So, 2-2, 1 out, 1 on. Fastball driven up the middle. Oh, and I tell you what, Colin Thomas was there. Throw to third is not in time. That's a wrong play. You got to come into second to hold Augusto at first and keep the force out. So Corley goes to third on the single.
That's going to do it for Kaysen, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Ball's pretty well hit. Colin was there, but it kind of took a funny bounce, and he was trying to slide and catch it at the same time. And Schroeder will take second on the throw. So second and third. Nice job by Kaysen. He battled today, that's for sure.
Well, and, as we mentioned earlier, Randy, the runs they got in the first inning on that home run by Hauser was the first runs that Kaysen had given up in 14-plus innings.
Yeah.
So
So the shuffle here is going to be Jake comes from short to the mound. Kaysen will go from the mound to shortstop. So Jake Williams coming in.
Jake on the year, Randy. 1 second. He is 4-1 on the year. Has 5 starts, 32 and 2/3 inning pitched. Faced 165 batters, earned run average of 4.29, 37 Ks. He's given up 47 hits.
Yep.
He's walked 18.
So this is his 11th appearance overall, so his 6th relief appearance along with those 5 starts. And Jake spent most of the last half inning. He's being hit for with the designated hitter, so he spent the last half inning over there in the bullpen getting loose, so he should be ready to go.
Yeah, he should be pretty close.
Second, third, 1 out. Bears up by 5 here in the bottom of the 7th. And Dax Joyce is up.
Matt Joyce.
I
Hope
saying,
it's not Matt Joyce.
No.
Wasn't he an
He's a lefty. He's a left-hand hitter. Dax Joyce is up, number 6, third baseman. He is 1 for 3, struck out, singled, and flied out. 3 plate appearances. Curveball, swing and a miss. Joyce was sitting dead red there and got fooled. Good first pitch selection. You would expect a reliever to come in and give you a fastball, and that's not what happened.
Oh, I just realized, Randy, this is the swordsman.
Yes, it is the swordsman. Mr. Joyce was he pitched the last game and swing and a miss, strike 2, another curveball.
It's a nasty curveball.
Yeah, Joyce is wanting a fastball and he's not getting one. He may get one here, bust him in. No, they're going away. Another curveball, this one in the dirt. Again, not a competitive pitch, Scott.
Nope.
It's just a waste. You know, they're waste pitches, but they got to be competitive to be effective. Otherwise, they're just waste pitches.
Yeah, they're just waste pitches, which that's what it is anyway, but it has to be a waste pitch that you're trying to get them to chase.
Curveball just misses away. That is the identical pitch that Joyce was called out on in the first inning. It's a ball. It was a ball, 2-2. But sometimes it's not been a ball today. And he runs it to full. All right. Full count. So Jake, we'll see if he gives in to him with first base open. Fastball freezes him. He knew it.
Put that sword away, young man.
Yep, he knew it. He didn't need his sword on that one. He knew it.
And the Bears
crowd is on their feet. Coach Hughes is extolling them to get up and make some noise over there. 1 out away from a trip to the state tournament. And the hitter is a dangerous one, Brody Hauser. He's homered, hit a sac fly, and was called out on strike 3, his 3rd time up today. But he got them on the board in the bottom of the 1st and kind of got them back in the ball game with a 2-run homer that he hit a ton. So probably more junk. Probably don't want to give him a fastball. Probably he's going to see kind of the same thing that Dax did with the curveballs away. Curveball in there, strike 1. That was a little bit of a flat curveball. I'm glad he didn't swing at it. That didn't break a whole lot. But it was in the zone. No balls, 1 strike. Brody Hauser. Fastball in the dirt. Nice block. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5-run lead for the Bears, but McGuinness is not going quietly. They got them at second and third, 2 out, 1-1 the count. Fastball in, misses. 2 balls and a strike to Hauser. On deck, Brett Jacobs. The McGuinness second baseman. So the 2-1 pitch from Jake Williams. Fastball just low. And it's 3-1. So the Bears are making it exciting on us old guys.
Yeah. I'm not saying much, Randy.
3-1 pitch. There's a chopper to short. Anglin's got a long throw to first. Not in time. They're going to try to score, and a wild throw to home. I think they had him nailed, but Colin Fisher threw wide of home plate. And it was a long throw. I don't know that they really had a chance. Colin caught it. It was a high throw from Anglin. So that's going to score 2.
Number 33, Brett Jacob.
And the runner moves down to second. And there's ball 1 to Brett Jacobs. So it's a 3-run lead for the Bears, 11-8. 1 ball, no strikes. So Jake was a strike away. Fastball down, 2 balls, no strikes. So Jake's not getting ahead of these hitters, which puts us at a disadvantage for sure. 2-0, 2 out, 11-8. McGuinness with a man on second. Fastball in there for strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to Brett Jacobs, he's 2 for 3 with a pair of singles today and a ground out.
Let's go, Jake.
There's a pop-up out of play to the right. You know, it was a gutty choice to send that runner on from third because he was dead.
Oh, yeah, he was out.
If Colin makes that throw there. So that's the second Bear error of the day. Breaking pitch, strike 3. Harper hangs on, and the Bears charge the mound. They're going to state for the second year in a row. Noble wins it 11-8 as Jake Williams strikes out Brett Jacobs, swinging. And the Bears are big group at the mound, celebrating, congratulating. I tell you what, that was tougher than we thought it was going to be after that first inning, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah.
That was McGuinness. You got to hand it to them, boy. They fought back hard. They're a little upset over there. They don't think they got some calls today, but I'm telling you, the home plate umpiring was bad. The ball strikes were bad for both teams.
Well,
no doubt about it.
You know, there's no SSSA official here, Randy, and he has to take notice of that. I mean, because it was not good.
Yep. It's all over the place. So the Bears lining up to shake hands with McGuinness, or maybe they're just coming to get a picture at home plate. We're going to zoom in on them, and McGuinness has not come out to shake hands. I hope they do. I know they're hacked off over there, but the Bears 11 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. McGuinness 8 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. The Bears left 9 men on base. McGuinness only left 3 on. So there's a shot on our camera of the Bears taking a picture after. And Frank Solomon, superintendent, out there giving the trophy to the seniors. Harper, Lovell, Cooper Nash.
We want to thank everybody for coming out.
So the Bears are going to be heading to the city area. We don't know exactly where yet. On Thursday, they'll open in the state tournament.
Fans, be careful driving home. Stay safe. Congratulations to your Noble Bears.
And I tell you what, you can't forget the performance of the freshman coming in, the third pitcher for McGuinness, who shut the Bears out for 5 innings. True freshman, and I guess all freshmen in high school are true freshmen.
Yep.
I've been listening to too many college announcers, but he did a great job. But threw 90 pitches and probably more than he's thrown in a long time, and he just kind of wore out.
An outstanding job by
Yep.
Caleb Anderson. So
Yep.
He's got a bright future for sure.
And McGuinness has got some. They're young. They're better ball players. Look to be underclassmen. So we very well may
and there's
run into
still
them some
John
more.
going on. I mean, I'm just going to say it, Randy. And look, I know Jared White, and his team. They need to be more composed than that.
Well,
I know they just lost.
Yeah.
And I understand that the season's over, and for however many seniors they got, and but you got to get control of your team. And
Well, right.
I don't expect that out of Bishop McGuinness.
Yep. They were mouthing. They were mouthing against MacArthur. I mean, the pitcher was awful. Every strikeout, he would put the sword in the imaginary sword in his belt and make a big deal and yell at the MacArthur kids. So they've got an attitude over there. That's for darn sure.
Yeah. And they're a good ball club. I mean,
they are
be
good.
back.
They've got some good players, and which is unfortunate because you want to admire them because they're very good. They got some really good ball players, but want a little more sportsmanship than that.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna. We're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah, we'll take a break, come back, and
wrap this up.
Yeah.
So
we'll talk about our plans for next week in state tournament.
So give us about 30 seconds. We'll be right back. I'm Scott Harper. He is Randy Kersey, and we'll be right back on NobleBears.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros and sports.
Okay, we're back in Noble. The Bears just finished off the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish 11-8 in the regional championship game and advanced to the 5A state tournament that'll start next Thursday and will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We hope to be playing on Saturday, Randy.
Yep.
But Thursday for sure, and still to be determined on where the Bears and the rest of the 5A state tournament will be played. But we'll get that posted as soon as we can. Randy, let's wrap up this game.
Okay. So, Bears win it 11-8. Jumped out to a big 6-run inning in the top of the first. But McGuinness chipped away, wouldn't go away. And the Bears score 3 in the 7th to get the 8 to 11 runs. And then McGuinness scores 2 in the bottom of the 7th and strikes out with a runner on there. So it was getting tight again. So Jake Williams come in and pitched that last 2/3 of an inning for the Bears. Cason Anglin, a gutty performance. He was kind of up and down at times in the game, but made some big pitches when he had to and got some good defensive help, particularly Chris Lovell. A couple of really nice plays at third. Bryson Carey ran down some long fly balls out there, Scott, in center field. And so good job there. On the let's see. So Kaysen went 6 in the third, gave up 8 runs, 7 of them earned, 6 strikeouts, gave up 8 hits and 3 walks. So McGuinness got to him some, but he gutted it out. Jake came in, struck out 2, gave up 1 hit, but struck out 2 men for the to close it out. As far as hitting goes, Bears hit the ball well today. Colin Fisher 3 for 4, 3 extra base hits, a homer, and 2 doubles. Drove in a pair, scored a couple of runs. Braden Harper scored a couple of runs, drove in 2, including a big bases-loaded walk that we didn't think necessarily we were going to need, but turns out we did. Bryson Carey, tough tournament really, except his last at bat, a huge single that was kicked around out there and a couple of runs scored. So good to see Bryson come through there after kind of a tough couple of days.
Well, freshman, he'll learn from this.
Yep.
And
Chris Level was 3 for 4 as well. Hit the ball hard.
He had an RBI or
Had
two?
an RBI.
Okay.
Cooper Nash 1 for 3, scored a pair of runs, drove in 1 on a fielder's choice. So Bears did what they had to do, put up 11 runs, and they needed almost every one of them.
Well, Randy, I want to go down there and enjoy this with
Absolutely, get down there.
With my son Braden and the rest of the Bears and my family. So that's going to do it for myself and Randy Kersey. Thank you so much for joining us on NobleBears.tv.
Watch Twitter, watch Facebook, and we'll let you know what our plans are for Thursday.
Know who our opponent is. We'll let you know what time.
And we will be carrying that,
and we will be told.
So we will be broadcasting at the state tournament.
Before we go off air, Randy, wish my nephew, Tyson Wilcoxon, a happy birthday. So happy birthday, Tyson. Go Bears. Talk to you guys next week. Thanks, Randy.
You bet.
I'm Scott Harper. He's Randy Kersey. Thanks for joining us on NobleBears.tv.
Injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging work seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and